for boxing in the super lightweight division. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Thomas Taylor. And now, introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing black trunks, trimmed in red. He is training out of HipFit in San Francisco, California. He weighed 140 pounds. His record: 1 win, 3 losses, 3 draws, with that single win coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jonathan Zamudio. His opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing camouflage trunks. He is training out of Freddie Roach's world famous wildcard boxing in Hollywood by way of Redwood Heights, California. He weighed in 133 pounds. His record: 6 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing A.B. Lopez!
Well, there you go, Thomas Taylor with final instructions as we get ready for our main event of the evening. Welcome everybody to Ed Holmes' Battle of the Rising Stars, where we have A.B. Lopez taking on Jonathan Zamudio in what promises to be a 6-round just knockout fight here. Super lightweight division, and welcome everybody who's been watching and who's just joining us tonight. We're live from the Bonaventure Hotel, downtown Los Angeles. Battle of the Rising Stars main event. A.B. Lopez in the camouflage white and gray trunks. The El Terror, Jonathan Zamudio, in the black and red. A.B. Lopez already starting to take his position in the center of the ring. Lopez, a very hard-hitting boxer and one of the most sort of fan favorite boxers in the area. Born in LA, lives in Rowan Heights. 71-inch reach, 5 foot 8 inches standing for A.B. Lopez. He lost only his very first fight that he ever had. Since then, he's won every fight, including his last 3 in the Battle of the Rising Stars. He's very comfortable in this format, and that comfort is showing here early. The last 3 Battle of the Rising Stars attempts, again, he's won. He beat Edgar Nava, who was 4-1 last July at the Quiet Cannon. And now here he comes going to work on Jonathan Zamudio. And Zamudio, as much experience as he has got to know that this is going to be a tough one for him. The El Terror, Jonathan Zamudio, coming in 1-3-3, 32 years of age to Lopez's 20, so 12 years age difference here. And Lopez throwing hard body shots, left, right combinations. Zamudio does have the reach advantage, though, 72 inches to Lopez's 71. He's 5'9", so he's got an inch height advantage. And this is Zamudio's first time in the Battle of the Rising Stars, so whereas Lopez is comfortable, Zamudio's in a little bit of a different group. Oh, and a stunner coming from A.B. Lopez. Looks like Jonathan Zamudio is going to try and get back up. He gained his composure, but for a minute there, he looked for his feet, and his feet weren't there. And here comes A.B. Lopez trying to finish. Lopez, big left-right combinations. 10 seconds. Lopez lands a double left. Oh, and another right hand to the chin of Zamudio. Zamudio gaining his composure now, 32 years of old. He's 32 years of age. He's been in a couple fights before. And A.B. Lopez comes out big in the first round with some big punches. You know, from the very get-go, you could see he was throwing big punches, left, right body shots that you could hear. You could just really hear Lopez's punches. And now Zamudio is having to catch his breath. He's got a 20-year-old fighter that he's going to have to try and get through. Luckily, he gets the break. Again, Zamudio, his first time with Battle of the Rising Stars. He's fought all around California. He's been in Richmond, Fox Theater, The Hangar, Sherwood Inn, Sports Center, Emerald Green Casino, where he won. So now he's got to try to dig deep, try and dig down to that experience, because he's got A.B. Lopez to deal with tonight. Jonathan Zamudio in the black and red has got to be after the break thinking, I've got to cover up a little more. I got to pick and choose my battles a little more. You know, A.B. Lopez is a big hitter. He's a power hitter. In fact, I was privileged enough to get together with Ed Holmes a month or so ago, and Abraham Lopez is one of the fighters that Ed Holmes, All-Star Promotions, is very excited to be involved with, coming out of the Freddie Roach gym. And he's one of those guys that everybody's got their eye on. Looks like maybe a low blow. A.B. Lopez got hit kind of in the place you don't want to get hit. And that doesn't matter how big of a man you are. Lopez gains his composure, though, and within a moment or two, he won't be feeling that anymore. Lopez continuing to throw hard punches left, right, leading with the jab. Zamudio sort of trying to move inside now of A.B., trying to find a way to get position. A.B. Lopez, Wild Card Boxing Club, Freddie Roach, and he's got Zamudio against the ropes again. Getting the better of the exchanges. And they always say in boxing, you know, you surround yourself with good people and the chances are you're going to do well. And A.B. Lopez is one of those guys. He's very focused, and there he comes in again with a nice exchange. But that time, you know, Zamudio did a little bit better job of keeping him off. Zamudio trying to lead out with a right hand now. Connected a little bit, but Lopez still trying to do some damage. Ten seconds. Lopez trying to come in with a hard exchange late, doesn't quite connect, and El Terror, Jonathan Zamudio, able to survive a brutal round one, gets his position together a little bit in round two, and for the first time tonight, it looks like maybe a way this thing could go a few more rounds. You can see he's okay. He was in worse shape the first round. Meanwhile, A.B. Lopez obviously knows right where he is, you know, obviously in control. Here we go, round 3. Battle of the Rising Stars, All-Star Promotions, United Boxing Academy. We certainly thank everyone for joining us tonight. Not only people watching on the live stream, but everybody here locally. And we're in another great battle here tonight as A.B. Lopez came out early in round 1, looked pretty good, but Jonathan Zamudio at 32 years of age is giving him a battle. Zamudio in the black and red trunks got knocked down twice in the first round, but has come back in the second, and now in the third. It seems like the fighters have sort of settled into each other, and we've got a fight here. Lopez misses with a big right, but then connects with sort of a left jab. El Terror, Jonathan Zamudio, now seeming to get his second wind. Walked into a little bit of a shot there, and I'm telling you what, it hurt him more than it might show. You can see he got a little, and that could be the story of what we're going to see as A.B. Lopez comes in again with some hard-hitting shots. It's going to come down to whether Jonathan is able to weather that and come back with something. A.P. Lopez did put quite a bit of effort into those first couple of rounds, though, so maybe sort of holding back a little. And wow, nice little combination there lands for Zamudio. Zamudio using that jab, leads out. Maybe got a point off that last one. See if he tries to power out there again. He's got to be careful, though, because Lopez is the heavier hitter. Lopez, I'm guessing now, is just catching his breath. I can't imagine if he's going to stay back that long. He's just maybe trying to get 100% before he comes in hard. 30 seconds. Wow, Jonathan Zamudio, the Terror, is continuing to do damage to Lopez, though. Even though he's not getting the best of it, he's not going to go away either. 10 seconds. And there you go, a much different end to that round than what we saw previously, as A.B. Lopez pretty much gave Jonathan Zamudio all he had, knocked him down twice in the first round. Jonathan came back in the second round, showed a little bit of tenacity, and now in the third round you see we have a battle. Going into round 4, we're going to go 6 rounds. You've got to think that Jonathan Zamudio, as each round goes by, it's a victory for him. You can see there in his corner, each time we look at him, he looks more focused, more like maybe he sees a road. Round 4 of 6, Ed Holmes, Battle of the Rising Stars, United Boxing Academy, and we've got A.B. Lopez coming in as the favorite, 6-1-1. But that's why they go ahead and actually fight, because no matter how it looks on paper. And El Terror, the Terror, coming back again as Lopez tries to push him back. Jonathan Zamudio, and maybe I'm crazy, but does it seem like Jonathan's getting more and more energy? And look at that exchange, left-right combination from both fighters connects. Zamudio in the black trunks showing an incredible amount of tenacity here. I mean, this guy was wobbling in the first round. A.B. Lopez continues to do damage, but Zamudio is fighting him off now, and you can tell for the first time really feels like he's got a chance coming in with that jab and just scored another point right there. A.B. Lopez, center of the ring in the camouflage white and gray trunks, now has Zamudio on the ropes. Boom, blow for blow, back and forth, and now A.B. Lopez starting to get the better of that exchange. At least 3 points in this exchange for Lopez. And the El Terror, the terror. Jonathan Zamudio, impressive at 1-3-3, 32 years of age to Lopez's 20 years of age.
Body, right back to the body.
And as we said earlier, you know, a lot of experience, and experience goes a long way. You're able to take a punch, you're able to maybe even get knocked down. And A.B. Lopez there threw some big shots, but they missed the mark. Sort of caught the right, left shoulders of Zamudio. If he can, now that maybe he can find this window, 30 seconds to try and score some points and stay in this fight. Oh, he led with a right, but then got nailed by A.B. Lopez. Left, right, sort of combination landing for Lopez.
Hook that body, hook that body. There you go.
Zamudio eats a little bit of a body shot, 10 seconds. Zamudio fighting back though off the ropes. Comes in, ooh, lands a little bit of a right hand on A.B. Wow, probably one of the better rounds of the night for Jonathan Zamudio. That was the round, I think, where he was able to establish his position a little bit. There he is. He's a little stunned now, maybe, from that last 30 seconds. He's not really listening anymore. He's kind of trying to get some air, but A.B. Lopez, his corner seems to be business as usual at this point. Getting up, getting ready for round 5. And here we go, round 5 of 6. Ed Holmes, Battle of the Rising Stars, United Boxing Academy, and what started off as an A.B. Lopez slugfest. Now wait, looks like for a moment they're going to take a quick look at Jonathan Zamudio. Like I said, I think maybe there's a chance right at the very end of round 4 he got hit. Nobody really saw it, but he looked a little stunned, and now they're saying no. There's a little something going on there. It looks like our referee, Thomas Taylor, is going to go ahead and call it. And yeah, I kind of saw that when we were looking up at Zamudio when he was sitting in his corner that last time. He looked different than he did the time before. Ed Holmes talking to him now. I think maybe he just you know, he got a little shook up, you know, needless to say, in the first round, and never really bounced back. But that's going to go ahead and give A.B. Lopez the win, and believe me, the crowd's going to be okay with that. There you go, Ed Holmes congratulating A.B. Lopez's corner, United Boxing Academy. As I said, Ed is very excited about this fighter. I mean, I think he loves all his fighters, but this is one guy that he, says really has some of the fundamentals to be able to really be one of the greats. And you could sort of see that tonight. Very hard-hitting fighter. And pretty much dictated the action. And that's going to be A.B. Lopez is going to take down the main event of the evening tonight.